Alright people, this isn't going to be a car episode though. We got it all sitting out. See, we were trying to go to Hidden Falls to walk the dogs, and we put gas in this, and then Joe noticed that he's got some water in his oil, so he came back to get this, and the exhaust was falling off, so we had to fix that in the bracket. And now we gotta, I put like 30 bucks in gas in this pig, and I can't get the siphon hose down in it, so we have to take the gas line off to put gas in that so we can take the dogs for a walk to where we want to go. Interesting, huh? Did some videos before about Hidden Falls, but they weren't very extensive, so I'll try to do a better job with this one while we take the dogs down.
Okay.
There should be some good views down there, especially since it just got done storming. Big hailstorm, so we'll see. I got the dogs locked up in the car until we transfer them in the other hot rod, and then we'll go up there. You'll see, you'll see. Okay, so we made it to Hidden Falls. No other problems. Milo, hi. Dogs must be on a leash. Blah, blah, blah. There's a map over here that'll show you where you have to go. And it's a long walk, dude. So, we're headed out. Oops, sorry, Milo kicked you in the head. There's little picnic areas and junk. Catch and release for fish. Blah, 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 blah. Bathrooms and that's it, but then you walk. Come on, Milo. There are some interesting points about this place. There's a lot of different sections because it travels down into this valley. As you can see, it's got high cliffs. Now you can see maybe on a map, if you look, see up in that draw over there? Let me zoom in. In that draw, there's all these natural springs that flow out of these hills. So all the water that collects down here is primarily spring water runoff. Don't rub your face and stuff, Milo. But the scenery changes as you go down. You go for these kind of trees into some pines, which are up here, and then down into the valley below where there's other types of flora and fauna. Stay out of that big sticker bush. We'll get down in there and show you some more. I was telling you, the views out here are phenomenal. This is just one little vantage point, as you see. And then you have all this kind of stuff, you know, a lot of clay dirt and junk. It's about 2 miles down into it, so you got to be a committed walker to do it, and patience with your animals. Alright, we've come down in elevation, and Milo needs a pit stop. As you can see, we are now below the canopy of the oak trees. You can actually hear the creek, which is down there. This is Coon Creek, I believe. It turns into Coon Creek. As I said, this is like a box canyon. On that side, it's a big steep wall, and all the spring water runs downhill, and the runoff that comes off of these hills. So, it's pretty neat. It dumps out on Highway 65 near the Bear River crossing, just below Campfire West Lake. You can't drive down in here. It's been incorporated as a public park. There's no charge. Down here on the bend, I'll show you what's going on down there. It's another route you can take, but I want to eat up a bunch of film talking about it. Yeah. Okay, this is your halfway point once you reach here, okay? This trail will lead you to Dead Man Falls if you're at this point. This little sub-creek thing runs down and feeds farmers down this trench thing. This creek is the one that goes down to Hidden Falls, so judging by how full it is, we'll be able to go down there and see the waterfalls in full glory. There's going to be another walk. I need to take a break. We've just passed the bridge, and now we're on the trail that overlooks the falls. I kind of forgot to show you where it crosses, but you'll see it. It's right around the corner from the bridge. Got about another mile to go. There's going to be a gate that you'll come to on this trail that people let their animals graze. You just got to lock the gate back up, but it's okay to go through it. But this is what's feeding the falls. It's a little skinny creek you can't see. This is the gate I was telling you about. Don't let it freak you out. See, there's the creek. Subject is something to cattle grazing, blah, 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 blah. Shut the gate. Get this little thing on it. Milo, don't pull me over. See? That's it. Just go on. Then you only got about a half mile to go. If it doesn't rain on you. And when it rains down in here, you don't want to be really close to the water. Because you will die. Yeah. You'll be like a rock in a sluice box, dude. You won't be around for too long. And they won't find you. These are deep canyons. Come on. Okay, people, when you see this, you're there. Okay? No horses beyond this point. Little stone. Steps. Everybody seems to think these are cool. Milo, heist. So you follow this down, and you'll see the falls overlook sign. Just follow it. We need to take a little break, so. Okay, you'll see these bands. Milo's pulling me, so hang on. Here's the shot down into there. This is another creek that converges. And you come around this corner to the observation deck. But it's real pretty back here. I'll try to hold the camera still. I know that bothered you guys last time. It's a nice little, that's a swimming hole down there. The locals seem to hang out at. I've swam in that one over there. It's really cold. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, hey, observation deck first. Did you get a big view of it down there? We will go down there. I want to see the falls first. And you'll hear them. Once you get down in here, you'll hear them. Milo, come on. He's kind of being a punk. Let me come back to you when we get the deck. Okay, here we go. Here's the observation deck. No, Milo. Milo keeps wanting to go to the danger spots. That's how we get down. If you want to go into the falls, that's where you go. Here's the deck. You can actually see it from space. Here's your drop-off. There's 3 falls. There's one down there, one there, and then these. Last year, Joey and I stood underneath that, and I gotta tell you, it'll wash you. We got some theories about this geology around here. We're gonna poke around a little bit, especially up down in there. Right down in there. I like that spot down in there. Yeah, it's a beautiful place, man, if you can make it to it. I'll give you a little panoramic. Sit on there. It's a pretty place, man. Okay, so we're down here at Dead Man's Falls on the bench that says in memory of Wanda, Vermont, Black. This is not the nice trail that we were walking down, this little horse trail. But it does lead here to this little kickback pool area. And after all that walking, I gotta tell you, it's a nice place to come sit. Nice little pools and stuff. Chucky's thirsty, we should get him a drink. But here it is, people. Dead Man's Creek, Little Falls. Well, we made it back to the parking lot. We're in the car, tired and heart attacky. The dogs are extremely tired. Heart attacky. And heart attacky. Oh, I got checked. But this is the end of said video. There isn't any gold down there we look, so don't waste your time. Well, go ahead, waste your time.
Yeah, it's all down there.
Yeah, tons of it. But that's about it, people. Hope you enjoyed the little trek. The falls are awesome. Anytime it rains, it's awesome. But like I said, after July 4th, they cut it off and send it to the farms.